Which one among the following is the least abundant sedimentary rock in the stratigraphy record? It is the conglomerate. Conglomerate is the least abundant rock. Sandstone, limestone, shale, those are more abundant. So from these four options, conglomerate will be the least. Which one of the following cross stratification provides the paleocurrent direction on the truncated bedding surface of an undeformed cross stratified sedimentary strata? Truncated bedding surface means the bedding surfaces are curved, and these are depositional curve, and they are not formed by deformation, and they can give you paleocurrent direction. They can give you paleocurrent direction. So it will be draw cross. Tabular, it has planar bedding surface. It doesn't have truncated bedding surface, but tabular is also give you the paleocurrent direction. Humocky cross stratification, it is produced in the marine condition, so it contains wave cross bedding. The cross bedding that produced by wave ripple, so it doesn't give you the direction. So it is a bidirectional thing. Similarly, herringbone, it is also a bidirectional structure produced by bimodal current direction. So the answer will be draw cross bedding. Which one of the following structure indicates syn sedimentary deformation? Syn sedimentary deformation means the deformation occurring during the deposition. That is your syn sedimentary deposition. So syn sedimentary deposition, generally it is occur in convolute bedding. The convoluted bedding, it is produced due to liquefied flow of sediments, you can say, or because of plastic deformation. So it produces smaller anticline and syncline type of structure that produced during the deformation, or we can say it is moreover pre-contemporaneous structure which is very shortly after the deposition. It can be considered as syn sedimentary. Then your festoon bedding, it is a type of cross bedding which has draw shape, or you can say curve bedding surface. So it is similar to your draw cross bedding. It is similar to draw cross bedding. Then your flesser bedding, it is not a deformation structure, but it is produced during the deposition, but it is not a deformation structure. Similarly, tabular bedding, it is also not a deformation structure. So the answer will be convolute bedding. The siliclastic sedimentary rock with less than 5% matrix. If siliclastic sedimentary rock that contains less than 5% matrix, that means it will under RN8. First thing, it will under RN8. Understood? Then the QFL composition is 60% quartz, 30% rock fragment, 10% feldspar. So if you see in the diagram, it's a Q, F, L. So if you are considering 30% rock fragment, that means the rock fragment is more than 25%. So if rock fragment is more than 25%, then it will be considered as lithic. Then it is less than 5% matrix, it will be RN8. The answer will be lithic RN8. If it will be quartz RN8, then it will have greater than 90% of quartz. If quartz is more than 90%, it will be quartz RN8. Similarly, if matrix percentage is more than 15%, then it will be weight. Similarly, if 90% quartz is there and more than 50% matrix, it will be quartz weight. And if it has greater than 15% matrix and greater than 25% feldspar, you can say this is feldspathic weight. Which of the following set of statements is correct? The statement 1, a well-sorted sandstone bed showing current ripple. The well-sorted sandstone bed can show current ripple, can show planar lamina, it can also show convolute, lamination and rod mark. A poorly sorted sandstone bed showing wave ripple, D structure, pillar structure, group cast, all can be formed within a poorly sorted sandstone bed. The well-settled sandstone bed showing desiccation crack. Desiccation crack only found in mudstone. So desiccation crack is not a feature of sandstone bed. So it will be incorrect. Then a poorly settled sandstone bed showing current ripple, planar lamina, skip mark, load cast. So all these can be correct. All these are correct. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 4. So the answer will be D. The siliclastic sedimentary rock consists of predominantly the same type of gravel size classed is called as. Passing conglomerate or breccia, you remember, if any rock that contains more than 30% of gravel size particle, it will be considered as a Diagenesis rock or conglomerate or breccia. So now the composition, it can be anything. So it can be any type of rock, can be a composition of conglomerate or can be constituents of conglomerate. So if a conglomerate consists of different compositional rock type, it consists of gravel size particle but of different composition or from derived from different type of rock. So it is called as a petromictic. And similarly, as it is consists of more than one composition, it is called as also polymictic. So these two options will be incorrect. Then Arcos, it is for sandstone, right? Sandstone, it is sand size particle. Here we have considering gravel size particle. Then oligomictic conglomerate is a type of conglomerate which consists of same type or same compositional gravel size particle. So answer will be C, oligomictic conglomerate. So match the items true false with their appropriate description. As in pellets. Pellets is the smallest spherical allocation particle which is, so it doesn't have any internal structure. Then weights, it is larger grain having concentric internal structure. Then conchoid, it has also internal structure but it is non-concentric. Coated, it is a coating of humigrate over a rounded skeletal fragment. So passing pellet, these are small micritic grain without internal structure. Then words, these are spherical grain consist of regular lamina in concentric rings. Then conchoid, grains containing nucleus surrounded by irregular non-concentric lamina. Then coated, it is rounded grains with a thin coating of micrite. So pellet, it will be 3, P3, Q4. So this should be your answer. R1, S2. R1, S3. Sorry. Pellet hela 2. Sorry. Pellet hela 2. Pellet hela कौन हला 2. P2. P2, Q4. P2, Q4, R1, S3. So B. Answer will be B. So match the sedimentary rock with the depositional environment. The sandstone with herringbone cross stratification. So herringbone cross stratification, it is indicating tidal environment. Because the tidal environment will get bidirectional feature. Then chalk with coccolith, it will indicate a depositional condition. So chalk with coccolith, it will be pelagic. Then well-sorted arenite with large cross bedding. We are saying well-sorted arenite with large cross bedding, it will be Aeolian. Then poorly sorted sediments with faceted and striated pebbles. So faceted, striated, those are the condition of glacier. So during glacier, it will produce striation during movement of the glacier. So sandstone herringbone it will be 4, P will be 4. Then chalk with coccolith it will be pelagic, P4Q5. Then whale sorted arenite with large phosphating it will be aeolian, and poorly sorted sediment with faceted pool it will be glacial. So P4 Q5 R1 S2. So answer will be B. That is a well sorted sandstone containing up to 75% quartz with rock fragment in excess of feldspar. Well sorted means it is indicating that it is arenates. Then comes to the rock fragment is excess of feldspar. That means rock fragment is more than feldspar. If rock fragment is more than feldspar, then it would be lithic arenite. Then for quartz arenite, you require 90% of quartz. Arco you require 25% above more than 25% feldspar, and also for feldspathic arenite same thing. So, but the question in question we have rock fragment in excess of feldspar. Rock fragment is more than feldspar. So answer will be lithic arenite. Which one of the following is correct? Which of the following statement is correct? Movement of the shoreline seaward is transgression. So, if shoreline will move towards the seaward, it will be regression. The movement of shoreline towards the land is transgression. No movement of the shoreline is called a transgression. So, no movement of the shoreline is a profile of equilibrium where aggradation will occur. Then, movement of the shoreline seaward as a result of sea fall or sea level fall, it is for external force. So, it is called as a forced regression. So, it will be correct. Movement of the shoreline landward is regression, it is incorrect. So answer will be C. Which of the following statement is correct? Mud supported limestone containing greater than 10% allochemy. Mud supported limestone, mud supported according to non-arms we have two types of rock. One is your mudstone, another is your wake-stone. So mudstone, it is a mud supported rock, but it contains less than 10% grain or allocate. Less than 10% grain or allocate. So this is 10% allocate means it is indicating the clast percentage. So that is what we call grain. Wake-stone, it is mud supported, but it contains greater than 10% of grain or greater than 10% of allocate. So answer will be wake-stone. Packstone, grainstone, those are grain supported limestone that contain mud, lime mud. So if mud is less than 10%, it will be grainstone. If mud is more than 10%, it is packstone. All these packstone and grainstone, those are grain supported. But backstone, mudstone, it is mud supported. It is according to Donham's classification. Which combination of sorting and roundness of sand grain result in highest? Well sorted, poorly rounded, well sorted, well rounded, poorly sorted, poorly rounded. So if a rock it is well sorted and well rounded, so it can produce more pore spaces. It will produce more spaces than a poorly sorted rock or angular rock. With poorly sorted rock, they have larger grains, and in between larger grains, smaller grain can fill the space. But in well sorted, all the grains are similar size. So they will produce more pore spaces. So if well sorted and well rounded, it will produce the highest porosity. So answer will be B. Which one of the following structures cannot be identified in vertical section? So if there is a structure if you cut vertically, so you will be able to identify the structure. So suppose you will take convolute bedding, it is a folded like structure. So if you cut it, then you will get a cross section like this. If you cut it vertical, or you will take a vertical section, then you will get a cross section like this. So you can identify a convolute application. A gutter cast, it is a channel structure like this. So If you got it, then you will get a V-shaped structure because those are like this channel type of structure. So it is like a inform, you can say. So if you cut vertically, then you will get a structure which we can identify as gutter crust. Then these structure are at the bending plane like this. So if you cut vertically the bed, then these traces can be found on the bedding plane. So which will indicate the D structure, because if you see a D structure diagram, then a D structure are visible in a vertical cut section. So it will be identified. In skip mark, so if you cut vertically, the skip mark, it will be destroyed. How it will be destroyed? So skip mark is like this. There is a mark here, then here, like this. It will produce a saltating effect. So if a bed is like this, the skip mark is a marking over the bed like this. So if you take a cross section like this, it will be visible on the top surface. Understood? But if you take any vertical section like this, then this structure will be destroyed or it cannot be identified in this vertical section. So that's why here skip mark, it is not be identified in a vertical section. So answer will be skip mark. Answer will be skip mark. A clastic rock dominantly composed of feldspar, it is called as a arkose. So any sedimentary or siliclastic rock that consists more than 25% of feldspar, we call it as arkose. So the given figure shows the size distribution of two sample S1, S2. The uniformity coefficient is defined by D60 by D10. It is a uniformity coefficient. Where D60 and D10 represent particle size corresponding to 60 and 10% final respectively. This is 60%. This is 10%. The ratio of D60 by D10. So in S1 has a higher value of uniformity coefficient, because in S1 you see the 60% value will be more and 10% value will be less. So the ratio between D60 and D10, it will be less in S2, and in S1 the difference between D10 and D60 will be less because it is more steeper. क्योंकि ज़्यादा steeper है. So if it is more steeper, then the difference in the both value will be less. The ratio will be more. And the more the steeper the cumulative bed part, it indicates more sorting condition. It indicates more sorting condition. So S1 has higher value of uniformity coefficient than S2, and that indicate that S1 has less variation in grain size, because if it is steeper, it is indicating a particular or as a very short range of grain size having more population. So S1 has less variation in grain size than S2. That's why it is more steeper. It is less steeper than S1. So answer will be both A and R are true, and R is the correct reason of A.